Hello, we are on the 3 LCD booth in Berlin show IFA 2007, and we are with Stefan Hartmann. Can you introduce yourself? You work as a senior manager for Epson, but on a very, very specific department. Can you just specify your job?
That's right, yes. My name is Stefan Hartmann, and I'm working with Epson in the components area. And my special responsibility is the HDPS technology, HDPS panels, and they are the core part of the 3 LCD technology. So HDPS stands for high temperature polysilicon TFT. So that's a very, very special dedicated TFT LCD, similar to flat screen TVs. But actually the speciality about it is to shrink the size of the chip to just 0.7 inch diagonal or below, which means it's extremely highly integrated and therefore allows rather complex and compact projection systems like 3 LCD beamers projectors. So I can show how this technology works with that example. So we have a white light source. Then the light beam is unified to make the illumination more homogeneous. Then we have dichroic mirrors actually, which is an optical interference system which separates the white light into its compounds red, green and blue rather than filtering, which means the efficiency is significantly higher because as soon as I filter, I throw 2/3 of the light away, while in our system we have a very, very small loss in this separation path. Afterwards, we guide these 3 light beams into 3 monochrome LCD images, which are the HDPS panels, these high temperature polysilicon TFT panels. We modulate the light by passing them through these LCDs. We recombine them in a prism, which is an optical block, and then a full color image leaves the projection lens at any time. So the recombination, the generation of a full color image is done within the light engine and not inside the brain of the observer.
So that's the technology, and now you have a lot of products you displayed here on this booth.
Right, exactly.
Maybe we can have another look.
Yes, sure. So this actually is a demonstration unit of a very dedicated system, which is trimmed for like gaming market. And is meant to address a very, very low-end segment, probably in connection with Sony PlayStation, whatever, just for kids gaming, basically. The brightness is in the range of 300 lumens, so it's not really competing in the business space or whatever. It's just really dedicated at a low-end, lower-priced market for gaming purposes. Right. And over here, what you've just seen is the components of that. So a special lamp, and a special shrink panel.
Okay, new products.
Yes, okay.
Let's go.
So what we have over here is a wide XGA projector. So coming from the laptop, from the computer world, screens have been 4:3 format in the past, but they go more and more wide, so featuring a 16:9 format. And that's a wide XGA projector, which features Epson's latest panel technology. That resolution of this projector is actually 1280 by 800 dots coming out of the PC world, and therefore allows to show more information in the width at once, so you have more information on an Excel spreadsheet, for example. And people right now the market assumes that this wide format coming from the laptop monitors is going towards projectors as well, because laptops are becoming more and more wide, so they get wide screens, and therefore the projection space has to do the same.
Okay, to make understand the things to our visitors is your technology is accepted by different brands.
So, exactly right.
So here we have a product from Sanyo, for instance.
That's right, yes. So basically Epson is one of 2 manufacturers besides Sony, manufacturer of the HDPS panels, so of the core part of this 3 LCD technology, and this core part, these HDPS panels, are supplied to different manufacturers.
All right.
And in this case, to Sony. To Sanyo, sorry. Right. So here we have a very special concept actually from Epson, which is a 720p beamer, so 1280 by 720 dots, featuring 4 speakers plus the DVD player inside. And the speciality is it has Dolby surround sound. So you can actually, in this case it's set up to have the couch, so the observer behind. But if this box is in the cabinet, I can turn the top part So the projector, my illumination goes down, so it's dimming so that nobody is blinded. I turn it around, and I just have to stand here, because otherwise I blind somebody. As soon as I rest it again, it's starting to project again. So that the observer is always in the center of the speaker.
Wow.
A nice feature
That's
of
quite
that.
good. Very interesting.
Yeah, it's actually the speciality. Since the DVD player is inside, you just need a power cord. So it's very easy to transport from one to the next room. So you don't need to hassle around with the plugs. I mean, even so, this has a USB plug. It has quite a lot of variety. It has HDMI, it has component, video. It has pretty much every connection you can have. But it allows to be projected just with the internal DVD player, with a 720p projector. Nice feature is as well the brake function. That means just pressing one button, the DVD stops, and the screen goes bright. And that means I don't need, if I want to get a beer or whatever, I don't need to have any other light source switched on in order to not fall over anything. So the projected light is sufficient to illuminate my room slightly. I get back, just press that button again, and the projection starts where I stopped before.
Excellent. What was the price for that?
It's run about 1,200 euros.
Okay. Available Europe-wide?
It's just announced actually these days by Epson.
Very good.
Okay. Then over here we have another 720p projector. In this case from Sony. Which is just show actually in this case in connection with Xbox, because Xbox 360 does allow to have high resolution HD pictures generated and output, and therefore we just want to show the kind of gaming concept. So you can use projectors to have a really big screen to show your gaming content, which actually enhances the gaming experience.